So welcome everyone to another Monday Night Orange Practica at the Beat. Cristina and I are excited to be here, and we just want to give a shout out to everyone locally in the Bay Area. Happy Thanksgiving, and I suppose abroad, why not, the whole world. Have a good Thanksgiving. What was the movement, what was the idea for today? What kind of music did we use?
Milonga.
Milonga. Okay, and we built up a pattern which involved what?
Cross behind.
Cross behind. What are some ideas for making a good cross behind?
Make an A shape with your feet.
Yes. And then when you cross behind, are you walking backwards or forwards when you're practicing?
Moving forwards.
Okay, how can you move forward? What's the secret?
Bend
Deep
before
cross.
knee.
Yeah, by
Lifting your heel.
good.
He has all the answers.
Do you want to add to that?
Okay, what was I mentioning in the beginning to help us?
Don't stab yourself.
Yes, to help us maintain stability. What am I thinking to turn on the lower abdominal muscles?
Squeeze your upper thighs together.
Yeah, and then for those of us who wear high heels, we need to remember as we unwind to do what with our
Articulate your
arch, yeah. Articulate your metatarsal so you can really raise your heel high enough so you don't scrape the top of your standing foot. Yeah.
In the Milonga rhythm, we're emphasizing the strong beats. And how many unique strong beats are there? Two. And it's cyclical. It repeats again and again. And what names did we give them in class?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. If you follow the San Francisco rhythm, it can also be San Francisco. San is 1 and cis is 2. San Francisco, San. A 2 and 1. Anyhow, today was just mostly 1 and 2. And then if we want to do a double time together, but with the rhythmic accompaniment of most tango orchestras when they're doing milongas, do we do it around the double time around the 1 or the double time around the number 2?
The
The 2. So it's 1 and then 2 and 1. This is a rock step, 2 and 1. What are some hints for the rock step?
Don't put your heel down.
Yes, who?
Anyone.
Right, so whether you're in front or either side, or following or leading, you keep your heel off the ground.
Focus on reaching.
Yeah, and it's mostly a reach, lift. The weight, speaking of the hips, where the hips are as the weight stays mostly where?
In the trailing foot.
Correct, on the, trailing foot. Depends who you are, right? Right. Trailing foot is good. Sorry, on the, not on the trailing,
Load bearing.
trailing foot, right, versus lead.
The lead leg.
Yes. Okay. For the leaders, how do we make a sneak attack weight change?
Which foot?
Double time step together.
Double time, feet together, and then how do I convince my partner not to shift weight with me?
You sneak it. Somebody's going to sneak attack.
Keep your weight to the other
We
foot,
taught
on the
this
other
before,
side.
and we didn't explicitly talk about it tonight, but bonus points if you remember, how can we shift weight without leading our partner to shift weight?
Keep your toes, your top on the other side, on the original side.
Correct, so if it's on my left side, I keep my body apparently here, even as I drop my right foot, but not the right shoulder. And now I have weight on my right foot, and I can lift my left, but my partner still feels I haven't shifted weight.
Another effective way, leaders, is if you are leading your follower to walk on the strong beat, on one of those strong beats, you do a quick. Yeah? So if you hypnotize your follower to walk on the strong beat, yeah, so they know, on one of those strong beats, do your quick. So they don't even have time to process what happened. Yeah.
Kind of keeping your partner moving so they don't feel that. They might not feel it. So if we put it all together, first we can walk on the 1 and 2, and then we can do a sneak attack weight change and do snake walk on what?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. And then what would be the next logical progression? Yes. And try, if you know what foot is the 1, when do you start?
And the 2.
On the 2. So 1, so the next step, 2 and 1. 2 and 1. And you can keep doing this. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. And finally, to add our pattern, what do we do, leaders?
Diagonal.
Right, so it's almost like we're going forward and to the side, and that pulls our partner diagonally.
That's why followers, we feel a really strong sense of going a little bit off the line, and the way to stay in front of our leaders is we cross behind. Yeah.
And the pro tip is, the closer you are with the feet, if you can touch your partner's foot or thigh on this, then they feel they have very little space. Instead of collecting, they're more apt to follow that step to the side. Because tango is asymmetric, one side might work really well, and then the other side might not work really well when you do it with an unsuspecting partner. But if you have a very good position, they might get used to it. 2 and 1. So now it's thigh to thigh. I'm very close to my partner, so she's more compelled. Cristina is more compelled to hook behind. Of course, if followers never hook behind, will this work?
No.
No.
Alegran los corazones del encanto de mi ritmo juguetón fascina y en él se encierra todo el alma de mi tierra, de mi argentina, tierra de amor. Al resonar el bandoneón, un milongón criollo, las pretensiones porteñas de otra canción con compás sabroso. Y no hay mujer que de un varión resista el embrollo cuando se baila corazón a corazón.